What's up, guys? I'm Chris, and today you're watching a magic video on some of my strolling material. Welcome to the channel, and thanks for tuning in. Please consider subscribing. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Comment on any questions that you have about the product I'm reviewing or anything you'd like to see in the future. Let me know your thoughts. Also, don't forget to click that notification bell so you don't miss a video or a review. Don't forget to head over to Facebook and join the Chris Edwards Magic Secret Access group. In there, I will be posting direct links to unlisted videos that can't be found visibly on the channel or through a YouTube search or any search engine for that matter. What's going to happen with the unlisted videos is, for example, with certain wallets that don't give you a lot of information in the ad copy or in the trailer or even in the description. I'm going to show you guys where the peaks are, how they work, things like that. So it's borderline exposure in the sense that I don't want to present these publicly to lay people, but I think that if you are here, then you're likely a magician or a mentalist. There are some questions to answer to get into the group. So basically, if we know each other or we have mutual friends, certain groups in common, then it's going to be no problem. You're going to get in. But check that out because there will be a lot of unlisted videos that I think will be worth seeing. All right, so I've been up since midnight. I have COVID, so I've been tired all day, and I had a viewer request that someone wanted to see what I was going to be doing at an upcoming event. I have a strolling event that I'm going to be doing over the course of 4 days, 6 hours a day, outdoors in the heat. So I'm going to be wearing shorts and a t-shirt. I thought I would go over some of my possible material. Now, I don't know exactly what I'm going to include, but I wear cargo shorts, so I essentially have about anywhere from 6+ pockets. But with that said, I'm going to try to keep it minimal. So, first and foremost, I am going to carry a deck of cards. Now, the routine that I'm not going to have a table, right? So, a few things that I'm going to do are tricks like the Biddle trick, Chicago opener, in the hands transpo, maybe back in time by Jay Sankey. I also have included a phase with Chicago opener where I force the six of clubs, and then I use the Sharpie revelation that changes to six of clubs. I tap the card and the card changes to six of clubs. If you're familiar with the Chicago opener, you'll know what I mean. I also am definitely going to be taking sponge balls because that I will be performing mostly for kids while they wait in line to go on the rides at the fair. So the way that I have gone about my sponge ball routine is I use the turbo stick using the three red circles, and in the end produce a sponge ball and go into my sponge ball routine. So, deck of cards, the Sharpie Revelation, Turbo Stick, and Sponge Ball will all be definite props that I'll be taking. I'll have my wallet on me with some business cards. I don't exactly know what I'm going to use it for. I'm going to be taking the Orphic because it's thin. I carry a coin in that. I have a little pen in there. I also have a photo prediction that I use with DFB because I am going to have my phone on me. So I may do some quick mentalism pieces, maybe for the older kids or for the adults too, since it is an all ages type thing. I'm going to be, I'll have a finger ring to do some ring magic, whether that's the ring thing or Divorce by Justin Miller, which is an amazing routine using a ring. So that's nice because that doesn't take up any pocket space. I'll also have my rubber bands on my wrist to perform multiple rubber band routines. I may take a thumb tip. I don't know yet. We'll see. The dry erase marker that goes with the turbo stick. The mouth coil. It's always nice. I don't know if I'll carry it, because these can take up a lot of pocket space if you're carrying more than one. But being at the fair, straws, they are encased in like the paper wrapping. So essentially, I would rip that up, um, put it in my mouth, and then use the mouth coil. However, with COVID, things with the mouth maybe aren't the best thing to do. I also like having a little hand. I usually just carry that in my back pocket. Uh, Purse or coin purse, I forget what these are called, but that's part of my sponge ball routine. I can also produce coins. I have split focus, which I will use. This is usually the Sharpie that I carry, but I probably won't, just to save pocket space, since I'll already be carrying my regular Sharpie with the Six of Clubs Revelation. Ignite. Love this thing. So I'm going to be using that to produce a number of things. I wanted to do something color changing. So I was thinking hot rod, but honestly, I really dislike the hot rod force. Really dislike it. I thought about Color Sticks by Eric Stevens, which is an amazing routine. Check out his instant download. It's called Color Sticks. It's super good, but if you want to do the full routine, then sleeves are required. And I'm not going to be wearing sleeves because it's going to be in the summer, it's going to be hot. So instead of taking a hot rod, or I also don't think color changing knives are the most appropriate for this specific setting. I'm just going to use the gaff lighter project. So I may take the color changing knives set of lighters, or well, I'll for sure be taking this one where you have the you change the logo on the bic, and then you can switch that out. And what I like to do is finish off with that visual. So these are definite. I also really like branded, but I mean, how many lighters do I want to carry, right? And pocket management. I need to carry things to where I know where everything is, and where I can reset it in the time it takes me to walk from one line to the next or one group to the next. So these are just some ideas. I'm gonna have flight because I can just clip that onto my back pocket, so essentially it's not taking up any pocket space. And then I'm torn on this. I may also take ignition. That's not what I'm torn on. But what I'm torn on is I have a really good routine that I love performing that involves dropped call and quiver, to where I present a coin from the quiver pouch and show that the pouch is empty. Well, they see it because I just dump it out onto my hand. And then as I show that the pouch is empty, I have them hold out their hand. I place that in their hand. They cover it. I say we'll come back to that later. I do the dropped call routine, to where I use it as misdirection. I vanish the coin, and then I vanish the phone. And then what I like to do is I like to plant my actual phone somewhere on the spectator, whether I'm able to kind of toss it in someone's purse, or reverse pickpocket, put it in a back pocket, or somewhere like that. And then I have them open their hand, and I ask for the coin back, to which they can open it themselves, see that the coin is back, and you know, that's the first amazement. And then the second one is I asked them to give me my phone, which is essentially planted on them. So anyway, I don't know. I doubt I will take this, even though I love doing it, just because of pocket space, right? I need to have my regular phone on me, and I do have some apps and effects that I can do with that that are also tied in with my wallet that I'll have on me. So, as it stands right now, this is quite a bit of stuff. I'm going to narrow it down, but these are kind of the main things that I'm looking at for my strolling set when I do this outdoor event at the exhibition. I also have a pocket sized magic coloring book that I may take, but again, pocket space, so we'll see. But I'm not sure where it is right now. I have to look for that. But that was something that I always really enjoyed seeing as a kid myself. Usually, when I went to the theater, not to the theater, to the circus, there was a clown there, and he would have the magic coloring book, and I just remember being completely amazed by that as a kid, and so I may take that. And this could change daily too. Maybe I'll use some things one day and some things another day. Now, mind you, this is strolling, not table hopping, right? So I am gonna do a video on. I'm gonna do multiple videos. So I'll have a video of my table hopping set. I'll have a video of my mentalism set if I'm doing strolling or table hopping, as well as stuff that I'll do for adults if I'm doing like a fundraiser at a bar. So, lots of videos to come. I just thought right now, with this one coming up fairly soon, I would share this one with you guys. But anyway, I just thought I would share that because I can't sleep, and maybe some of you are interested in seeing that. So, with that, we'll see you at the next video.